So I think the water bottle replacing the vapor just has been going well. Also hydrated. It's kind of a win-win.
What's it like to break a nicotine addiction? This is Bryan. After years of vaping with friends and coworkers, he realized that nicotine was preventing him from feeling like the best version of himself.
This is the pizzeria I work at. I've been working here for about 3 years. Went from counter boy to pizza man. Now I toss with the best of them. I think my first foray into vaping was like 14-ish. It was just one of these habits that like snuck into my daily routine. I thought I was choosing a safe alternative to smoking. The vape is something I pick up when I'm trying to quote unquote relax, but it gives you kind of a speedy, anxious feeling. When I would go somewhere without my vape, there'd be a moment where I realized it was missing. It was like striking fear in my body to not have it around.
Bryan enlisted the help of This Is Quitting, an anonymous texting program designed to help you quit vaping.
Definitely not as easy as I thought it was gonna be, but first day. I decided to sign up for This Is Quitting when I realized that my own mental strength just wouldn't be enough to stop this chemical dependency. Said my goodbyes to the vape, and I'm ready to exercise this evil out of my life. Oh man, I hate to even wish this upon the trash can. This Is Quitting suggested replacing the vape with something. So I replaced it with a water bottle, the really fun like sports squeeze ones. And I found that extremely gratifying.
After a strong start, Bryan hit a few setbacks after spending time with friends who hadn't realized he had quit.
Definitely had a few weak moments last night where I hit my friends' vapes. I think I'm gonna send a mass text to my friends to not let me hit their jewels. The social factor of vaping made it really easy to fall back into old habits. I feel lucky enough to have friends that I can communicate with. So if I'm trying to quit and I let them know, I think they are more apt to help me keep true to my promises. Try not to be too pushy on my coworkers about my quitting. I definitely found that work was an extremely triggering environment, but I'm pretty good friends with my coworkers, so I kind of just communicated that I was trying to quit to them, so they kind of just barred me from vape borrowing.
Bryan started discovering new ways to decompress.
I got a text from This Is Quitting. It says, Christina suggests using a coloring by numbers app on your phone. I do love the suggestion of keeping your mind busy by making stuff. I'm gonna try to make a collage today. My main creative outlet is definitely collaging. It's random things coming together to make something unified. Many times a day, we have a lot of decisions to make. That's really where it stacks up and could turn into a habit or turn into something you just don't do anymore.
For Bryan, the ultimate reward was taking care of himself.
I'm seeing this journey of quitting vaping translating into a lot more confidence when I decide to start new positive habits. Taking care of yourself is kind of a full-time job and can get a little overwhelming sometimes. I think for young people, it seems like kind of a silly thing to take so seriously, but I think it's more about, at some point, you have to decide to take yourself seriously and what habits you want to have in the future. I would consider myself a really positive and healthy person, so even I'm surprised at how deep this vaping habit went and how much I let it affect me. Nobody's immune to it, but everyone can also take themselves out of it.
If you're quitting, text DITCHVAPE to 88709 for support from This Is Quitting. If you want to see more quitters, click subscribe or check out another episode here or here. And let us know your quitting story in the comments below.